So James Gunn has taken the place of Zack Snyder um, as basically head of the DC Extended Universe, DCEU. And I don't know if it's. I've heard that, not rumors, but I've heard that it's not called the DC Extended Universe again, ever. You know, at all anymore. Ever since, I guess, Justice League, I don't know. But I want to talk about how basically James Gunn becoming the new head of the DCU is a really good thing. Um, it's honestly a great decision on Warner Brothers' part. Um, I know a lot of people wanted to see Zack Snyder's version of the DC extended universe, but I didn't. You know, as far as I'm concerned, his speaking of in name only, his as I said, in name only last stream. His versions of the characters aren't like the comics. Uh, it's shown that Snyder doesn't understand the comics at all. Um, you know, and getting someone like Gunn who understands, from what I've seen from his Guardians movies. Um, Granted, I didn't like how his structure of the Suicide Squad was and how, he killed off a bunch of characters and whatnot. Um, and the story, the people of that universe didn't act like you know, they're supposed to. Um, but it is way better than anything Zack Snyder. Sorry for saying this, but it is way better than anything Zack Snyder has has put out. And yes, I know there's a lot of Zack Snyder fans out there that will basically hate this. But I mean, in all honesty, I didn't like his Superman. I never liked his Superman because Superman's supposed to be jolly. Not all the time. He's supposed to be smiling, he's happy. His was Superman was gloomy. It was gloomy and just way too, depressing. You know. Now his take on Batman, as far as using the Dark Knight, um, I think Ben's Ben Affleck's Batman, or as he's been known to now be called, since Batman vs Superman, Batfleck is pretty accurate. And that's pretty much all I can say about that. It, Like, as far as guns concerned, we're going to get not this dark, gloomy, atmosphere like Snyder had. I didn't like that. I never liked that. I never liked the gloominess. I never liked the grayness. And that's honestly all of his films besides his Dawn of the Dead remake. Um, the slow motion, you know, his use of the slow motion and how he uses it way too much. I never liked that. Um, you know, but he used slow motion in 300, yes. But as far as I'm concerned, you know, he uses it to way too much of an extent in his universe.
I definitely had my fair share.
His Justice League alone is full of slow motion shots for just because they're there. And yes, his film is great, but it's just his version of Justice League is great, way better than the one that we had. But I just didn't like the slow motion shots, you know. Um, and hopefully this, you know, James Gunn being part of and head of the DC universe, maybe we can get, you know, it actually, the universe actually going. Yes, it was going, but then it just went decline, and just went up again and decline. So it went up again with 84 and then just declined again. With all this Flash crap, this Ezra Miller crap, you know, it's just the universe is separate. The DC universe is separate. And hopefully now that James Gunn is part of the, DC universe now, it can get back on track. It can get back on track. And basically, you know, um, be where it was supposed to be years ago. And James Gunn has said and has promised that something big is coming. Now, is it going to be Crisis big? Like, like a full on, movie version of Crisis on Infinite Earths? I don't know. It would be pretty stupid for that to happen because they still have Flashpoint to do, and there's way too many time changes. Way too many timeline changes. Excuse me. But yeah, I think this is a good decision for the DC universe. I know that it's in good hands because James Gunn is, you know, I've been a fan of James Gunn for a long time. I've seen all his films besides Slither, even though I really need to. I have Slither and I need to fucking find it so I can watch it. But anyway, um, you know, if you want someone to control the universe, DC universe, well, I think James Gunn is going to be was a good candidate. You know, um, will be a good candidate, or was a good, will be a good candidate, and was a candidate in the future, will be going into the future. I mean, you know, um, as far as this universe is concerned, I don't know how long it's going to be, how long this universe is going to be around, but, kind of like the Marvel thing, I don't know how long the Marvel universe is going to be around. But yeah, um, if you know his films, you know what he does stylistically, it's the right choice. Story wise, it's the right choice. Good on Warner Brothers for making this choice because it was a really good decision, and hopefully it's brighter futures from now on. Thanks to Gunn, hopefully. So I'll see you guys. Did the wrong thing. I'll see you guys later.